time to spill the tea with Spicy V.
Welcome to Spill the Tea with Spicy V. Today, we are here with Erika Casupanan, our favorite fashionista and Canadian sole survivor of season 41. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Oh my gosh, of course. And I have to jump right in and ask you, how'd you survive? How'd you do it?
Because everyone thought that I was this little girl doing nothing.
I'm literally obsessed with that. Have you ever applied to any other reality shows, or was it like Survivor was the dream?
No, I've only ever wanted to do Survivor since I was a kid, and I did it first try. I've never wanted to go on another reality show. I'm scared.
Yes, okay, amazing. Love that like manifestation goal that you achieved. What was your favorite moment on the show?
Ooh, I think it was winning.
Totally
What's
fair.
better than that? Winning, but also winning immunity twice, because it's like when Jeff like puts his hand on your shoulder and then puts the necklace on, you're like, holy shit, this is actually happening.
Like shit just got real. What would you say was the most challenging moment on the show?
It's really hard living with a bunch of crazy people. You were on reality TV. There are some normal people and a lot of crazy people. And I think I underestimated what the crazy people are like. No offense to anybody, but like we're all a little nuts to go on these shows, and some people just a bit more.
No, absolutely. Who would you say was the most challenging person to be around?
I can't pick just one.
Are the bugs as bad as I imagine they would be?
On our season, no. I found that when we did pre-production, there was this island we lived on, and the mosquitoes were really bad there. But honestly, I was fine in Fiji. I feel like the bugs in Canada love me. In Fiji, not so much.
Erika's from Niagara, which is literally 45 minutes away from me, which is what makes this all so outrageous to me. Like, you are literally the winner of Survivor, not Survivor like Canada. Like, you literally live 45 minutes away from me and you just won Survivor. Like, it still blows my mind.
Yeah. Oh my God. Actually, fun fact. So when I went to film Survivor, your season of Big Brother was airing. So I watched the beginning of it, and then I didn't finish it because I had PTSD after being on Survivor, so I couldn't finish it. But there's a guy on my cast, Deshaun, who was a huge Big Brother fan, and he was asking me about like, different places in Canada, because he's like, oh, this girl Victoria keeps talking about Hamilton and the Hammer. What is it like? So you left an impression, girl.
Oh my God, okay, that literally makes me so happy because I am a proud Hamiltonian, and like, yeah, I definitely, whenever I won a competition, I was in that DR like, this is for you, Hamilton, like, you know, so proud Hamiltonian. So I'm so glad that that stuck, and I love that I came up like while you were with him.
Oh yeah. So if you're a reality fan, we literally talked about you on Survivor. You can wear that as a badge of honor.
Speaking of proud local, I have a list of a few Canadian places here, and I'm gonna ask you if you've ever been to them, and I've been to every single one.
Okay.
CN Tower.
Yes.
Mario go-karts at Clifton Hill.
No. No, I live there.
I love it. I love it. The Keg Steakhouse and Bar.
All the time.
Have you been to Falls View Casino?
Yes.
Yes. And lastly, have you been to the Ripley's Aquarium?
No. I really want to go. I want to see the jellyfish.
So this is huge. On February 25th, you were awarded the key to the city by Niagara. Like, what?
I know. I still can't believe it. My key to the city is bigger than Dead Mouse's key.
Sorry, Dead Mouse.
I know, try making an impact. Yeah, it was like they had a day in council chambers, had a bunch of cameras there. My family got to go.
Okay, so I know we already talked about Survivor, but I already have to go back because I wanted to talk a little bit about one of your twists, like with the hourglass.
Yeah.
Can you tell the viewers a little bit about that, like experience, like you were on the, like just talk about it a bit.
I mean, so my nightmare was being exiled for one night, and then instead I got exiled for 2. And the way that I was chosen to go, there was like a weird rock, paper, scissors cover up where I'm like, just send me. You don't have to
like,
do
yeah.
You can just send me. And I go to this island and there's literally nothing there. And I'm like, oh my God, they actually fucking left me here with nothing. And when Jeff rolls in the next day, I think he actually thought I was crazy because I was just sitting there like this, watching him walk up to me, and he's like, hello. Because I'm thinking I'm nuts. Why would Jeff be here? I'm actually insane. Then he explains what the twist is. So basically, I smash the hourglass and get power, or don't smash the hourglass and don't get power. And he barely finished explaining what it was. And I pick up the hammer. I'm about to smash it. And Jeff literally like swats my hand away. He's like, no. There's like a ceremony tomorrow. Don't do it. I'm like, okay.
You're like, I've decided.
Like, this is going down. And Jeff and all the producers kept being like, don't touch it at night. Don't do anything. You have to wait, because they knew I was like ready to go.
Well, I, of course, had to stalk your Twitter before this interview, and I saw that you recently made a tweet that you saw a burly man ask his wife if he wanted any snackies.
I know. It was so cute. Oh, my God.
Where was it?
In Mexico City. It was so cute. That's every man needs to do that.
You had to pick like 3 things. Number 1, they ask you if you want any snackies. Number 2.
Oh, no. I know my 3 criteria, which I've learned is very high maintenance once you're a girl in her 30s. This is me asking for too much. They need to be nice to me.
Okay.
They need to be vaccinated, and they need to have a full head of hair. And apparently in your 30s, you cannot get all 3.
That is outrageous. No. We better not live in a society where you can't find those 3 things, Erika. Like,
I'm only finding 2 out of the 3. So if anybody is listening and they're nice, they have a full head of hair, and they're vaccinated, hit me up. You can even be a little mean. You don't have to be nice the whole time.
All right, so I'm very excited for this. I was saying to you that I've never done any true or false, fill in the blanks on any of my shows before. So I had a little bit of fun with yours. I hope they all make sense and work out.
Yay! Let's see.
Well, let's jump right in. All right, true or false? You earned the votes of everyone on the jury except for Danny.
That is true.
True. You were the 2nd Canadian to win Survivor.
Oh, that is false, girl. I am number 1. Let's go.
That is false. That's number 1. All right, true or false? Kevin Jacobs was the winner of BB Can 10.
True. I was at the party. I was at the party with you, and I'm like, what happened?
We really saw this together, girlfriend.
And we were standing beside each other as this was happening, but I was so focused on us hanging out that I was like, oh yeah, there's a show.
I died when I saw you. I was not ready. Okay, true or false? You still talk to Heather.
I am obsessed with Heather. I love Heather. 1,000,000% true.
Yes. True or false? You applied to Survivor twice before getting on.
Nope. 1 time, girl. 1 time, 1 win.
Number 1, girlfriend. True or false? You were cast for Survivor in 2020, but had to wait until 2021 to play.
True. And it was a rough year. Imagine peak COVID, and I am at home with everybody else and also wondering if I'm going to be on Survivor. It was rough.
True or false? The quote that played during the time that you smashed the hourglass was, "This could make my game or break my game. At least I'm playing for me."
Yes, that is so true, because at that point, bless them, but I was so over my starting tribe, and they were the ones who would be vulnerable if I used the twist. So I was like, sorry, y'all. This is about me.
So a fun fill in the blank, all right?
Okay.
And again, remember, if there's any you don't want to answer, they're all okay, but you got your tea there.
Okay.
All right. So when the merch tribe came about, you created the name blank.
Viacana, which is hungry for, Fijian for hungry.
Fill in the blank. The last place you traveled was?
Mexico City.
Fill in the blank. Who is your favorite BB Can house guest that you met at the BB Can 10 finale?
Easy. Mitch. I'm kidding. It's you. It's you. It's obviously Spicy Vee. I knew Mitch before. Mitch and I, we like to say that we're real friends. It's obviously you, girl. Hello. I'm on your podcast. Right? Traveling. Because, girl, the last 2 years have been rough, and I normally travel a lot, so I'm getting out of here.
Fill in the blank. If you had to be stuck on an island with any celebrity, who would it be?
Ooh.
I know, right? Putting you on the spot with that one.
Okay. John Krasinski. Because I think he's so sweet and so nice. And
he would totally be good on there.
And he's also like an action star. So he could do like the outdoor stuff that I don't like to do. So I think he'd be good company, and he would take care of me.
Fill in the blank. My favorite sports team is?
Ooh, okay. It doesn't exist anymore, but the Toronto Wolfpack, this rugby team, oh girl, it
Ooh.
was, I wish that it still existed because you would have loved it. It's like a bunch of British guys who play on this Toronto team, and it's like a party, and there just happens to be a sport in the background. And then when it's over, there was a beer garden, and then the players would come out and drink with you. So you're drinking with all these beautiful British rugby players.
Ooh. Okay, last one. That cute blue headband with the white pearls all over it that you wore on the show. Where's that from, girl? We all want to know.
It's from Amazon. And I normally don't wear headbands, but production said that they want me in a headband and they want it to be over the top. I'm like, I got you.
I got you. Amazon, let's do our thing. Okay, let's talk Survivor 42 a little bit. Can you spell Survivor backwards?
Oh, okay. ROVIVRUS.
I cannot believe you just did that.
Is that it?
Yes! I literally, when I was writing this question, I'm like, ooh, that's too hard. but then I was like, no, I'm leaving it. Okay, you literally killed that. Gotta ask, what are your tips for anyone wanting to be the sole survivor one day? Like, give us some...
I think that you have to know who you are, know the good, know the bad. And I say bad in quotations because I don't think there's anything really bad about people. You just have to know your strengths. I think that knowing yourself is more important than trying to be like the best player on paper.
At the end of every episode, I give my guest a chance to ask me a question, only if they have one, about anything, the show, my personal life, anything at all.
He said that we both love colored hair. Having colored hair is a lot of work. People don't realize it. So how often do you actually wash your hair?
Oh my gosh. Oh God, this is humiliating. It totally depends. I would say like once a week, once every like
if I remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty nasty. Well, again, thank you so much for coming on Spill the Tea with Spicy Vee.
Click that subscribe button for more spice.